and the guests. I'm very happy that you decided to join this beautiful Friday morning. And I'm pretty sure we're going to have an amazing meeting. Now, as a sergeant at arms that I am in this role at the moment, I should go through the ground rules. So very quickly, we have 3 main ground rules. And first of all, please make sure that your phones are on silent. I know that they normally just start ringing when you least expect it. So especially for speakers and as well for audience, there would be no distractions if you would have it just silent. As well, if you are not speaking, please put your microphone on mute so that there would be no other distractions, especially for people who are speaking at that point in time. And the last one, we are avoiding to talk about 3 topics, which is sex, politics, and religion. So please do not discuss them throughout the meeting as well. Now, every meeting and in general every club is supposed to have certain direction and a goal that we're all trying to reach, and it's very good to know the club's mission. I would like to read that out loud now. So the mission of the club is to provide a supportive and positive learning experience in which members are empowered to develop communication and leadership skills, resulting in greater self-confidence and personal growth. All right, now I would like to try something very quickly. I am mindful of the time, but I would like to put our energy a little bit up. And I would like to invite you to participate in a tongue twister. So if you know what it is, I will put that on a screen. I'll just share my screen very quickly. And you're going to be able to read it. We're going to say it 3 times. Please unmute your microphones. First time is going to be very slow. A second time is going to be quicker. And the last time is going to be as quick as possible, okay? So this is the mission. And then here is our tongue twister, okay? So please unmute your microphones, or if you want, you can say it out loud in your room as well. But whoever wants to participate, please do. And I will say it now slowly alone first, and then we're going to say it 3 times, okay? Once slow, once faster, and the last one very fast. Okay, so I'm going to say it first time alone. Fast foxes flying furiously, slippery snakes slithering slowly. All right, let's try all together now. Fast foxes flying furiously, slippery snakes slithering slowly. Okay, thank you very much. I heard a lot. All right, now let's try a little bit faster. Fast foxes flying furiously, slippery snakes slithering. Very good. Now just say as fast as you can. Fast foxes flying slowly. Thank you so much for participating. That's great.
Who's the winner?
Oh, everybody's a winner. Thank you so much. It always puts the energy up and warms your vocal cords for the speech. All right, so now it's a time to introduce the person who I personally always listen very careful to, because I know that in every speech that he makes, it's always going to be a little pearls of wisdom. So I always make sure to listen everything. And with today's team, which is a power of words, this person always know how to use his words and really know the power of choosing the right words to say. So of course, I'm introducing the president of Universal Toastmaster Club, DTM, in other words, distinguished, driven, dynamic, and a lot of other different things that I heard. Toastmaster Rahim, the stage is yours, and round of applause.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Rasa. Round of applause for innovative idea today, what she is doing. Thank you very much. There are 3 words. These are most important in our life. And these words start with alphabetic C. Any guess what are these words? Anyone can share? Okay. These words are...
Is for...
Sorry?
Community.
Okay.
Confidence.
Yes.
And the last one, I don't know.
These words
Compassion.
are choice, chance, and challenge. Change. Choice, chance, and change. We have always choice to give chance ourselves, to change, to improve. By attending meeting today, it is chance. It is your choice. To get up early morning, it's your choice. And to take the part in meetings, to take any role, to be a speaker, it's your choice, your chance to yourself. And sure, you will change by doing different role. So with that, I welcome all guests and our Toastmaster members to Universal Toastmaster meeting number 36. I can see we have a lot of guests here. I welcome all of them to Universal Toastmaster meetings. We love to hear from them. Just ask two questions: how you heard about the Toastmaster, and what are your expectations by joining that meeting. So I start with Madam Joyan. I hope I pronounce your name correctly.
Yes, you're right. You can call me Joan. Thank you. If I hear right, you ask two questions. First about how I joined this group and what is my expectation, right? Okay. So for the first question, how I found this group, I found it yesterday when I trying to find a new way for my networking, since now it's a little hard time for me to get more connections. And I feel not good about myself. I feel I feel my language skills, my communication skills, just because this COVID-19, the quarantine, because I'm from China, but I'm living in Israel now. So I don't feel it's hard for me to to start to live in another country. And during the last year, I've trying to find a job. With most time, I get a few responses. So I study Hebrew. Same time I feel my English skill also dropped down. So kind of like unbalanced. So I trying to go through the meetup and to see what I can do to help me relieve this anxious feeling. And I know Toastmaster because in China there's many clubs about Toastmaster. Okay, that's the why I'm gonna go. So I found our group because I feel it's more engaging. Many attendants come here for today's meeting, and my expectation is to know I can get more connections, and also at the same time to find the best version of myself when I speak English in public speaking.
You are
That's
at
it.
right place. Thank you very much to join Universal Toastmaster meetings. Next person is Mr. Hussein. Same question. Yeah.
Hi everyone, my name is Hussein. Can you guys hear me?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. So I heard about Toastmasters earlier. I used to always hear it through my friends or through the internet, and I didn't know what it was. And at this one time, I met one of my friends who used to be part of Toastmasters, and he told me that he used to be very timid and shy before, but now since he has done the Toastmasters, he's very confident, and he started giving out lectures in his university. And from that point onwards, I got really interested because that is something I wanted to replicate as well in myself. And I want to what my expectation is, or what I want to learn from here, is obviously the same, to become more confident in my public speaking. That will help me in my job, and also improve my self-confidence.
Great, great. You are at right place. Also, and next person is Mr. Shahil.
Hey, well, I came to know about you through Meetup. So it's in I work with a multinational company, and I'm one of the youngest leaders in that company. So I know sooner I would be taking up stages and working on the stuff where I have to speak a lot, and I'm in the right way to improve my skills and be confident and talk and respond to the situations, like giving the presentation, giving the talks or to the audiences, and improve at it. So yeah, that's how I found it, and this is my intention why I'm here.
Morning, everyone. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes.
Okay, so my name is Shyam, and I found this Toastmasters meeting through the Meetup application. And I've heard about this club many times before, but I always had the interest to join. But since I found this application, it was easier to take the initiative. So because we can attend it from the comfort of our home, and also the main reason why I am taking this is to become a better public speaker. And sometimes I have ideas and thoughts, and it's difficult to convey them to other people. So maybe after taking this course, I can find a better way to be more effective and at communication. And yeah, that's the reason why I decided to join this meetup.
Thank you.
Good morning. My name is Zainab, and I'm currently a Toastmaster member, a member of Toastmaster. I'm in a different club called Dreams Club. And yes, I'm part of the Area 56 Council XCOM team, and I'm here to support the club and to take it to the next level.
Sure. Thank you very much, Zainab. Yes, I think you are team of Area 56, right? Team member of Area 56. Yes. Welcome to Universal Toastmaster Club.
Thank you.
From my husband, and because I had little bit problem with my speaking and presenting skills, he recommended me to find the Toastmaster clubs and join, and it was already about 1 year ago, and I was just thinking about it, searching for Toastmaster clubs in Meetup. So I found you, and I think maybe I will join and I will learn something. I don't know. Yeah.
Yes, sure. Good morning.
Okay, I heard about Universal Toastmaster Club through Madam Iram Rizvi. Okay, and I was a member with the Victoria Toastmasters Sharjah, but due to the pandemic, I could not continue. But my main purpose being in this group, or to understand how can I improve myself. I work for a corporate where I'm into the sales, but recently what happened due to this pandemic or whatever reason, I'm unable to, I would say not able to speak much, So many of my friends who are not in this group and Toastmasters clubs, they mentioned better to go and again start this. So the reason why I'm here is I want to be a better person, what I am today, to be tomorrow a better. So I would like to learn from you people, and I see this is a great platform to learn from you people. So to improve my confidence, I would say, basically. So that's the reason I'm here. So I hope you all will support here.
Yeah, sure.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. Hi, everyone. So first, I'm excited to be a part of this meeting. I came to know about this meeting is through Meetup. So I was in Meetup like quite some time, but during the pandemic, I was not like completely on. So when I went back, so I saw this meeting. So that's how I connected to this. And the reason why I'm here is to like improve my self-confidence with public speaking, and to improve my soft skills and improve my leadership qualities so that I can see a better me. I hope I'll get that in this team.
Sure.
I came to know about this club through Meetup app. So what are my expectations? What I feel is communication is very important in day-to-day life, not only in office, even if when you are speaking with your friends or your family members or your extended family members. It not only helps you to be it helps you to be more confident when you have an effective communication, and also it builds up your self-esteem. So the reason why I want to join Toastmaster is when I saw your description, okay, that is what interested. It is not mentioned improving the communication, it's an effective communication and also the leadership skills. Okay, that is what interested me, okay, to come here and join this club. Hope I'll be a part of this club in the future.
Yes.
Actually, I know there's something called Toastmasters because I'm actually from India. So in Chennai, I had attended one meeting and I was a volunteer over there. And I could meet a lot of entrepreneurs over there. So I was just googling if there is something like that in Dubai. So I was just checking and I got this link through Meetup. So yeah, that's why I just thought, okay, I have to join here and let's see how things goes.
Okay.
Mostly I'm here to have fun and connect with people.
Organization, it's a non-profit organization. It was especially when you become the members, you will improve your public and leadership skills. This organization was founded by Dr. Rolf C. Smedley in October 1924. There are currently active members 364,000 in 16,200 clubs in 144 countries. How the structure of this organization is, the member is most important asset in Toastmaster. The members form a club, and clubs are the parts of area, and areas come under division, and divisions are the part of district, and district goes to region, and then Toastmaster International. Now question, if you join Toastmaster Club, what you will get it? First, you will improve your public speaking skills. The biggest fear after death is public speaking. So how you will improve? There are certain education system, we call it pathway. In each path, there are 15 to 18 speech, and each speech there is certain purpose, certain skills you will learn when you deliver that speech. And then build your leadership skills. When you are doing any small role, timer, evaluators, you will build your leadership skills. How you give the constructive feedback your employees, your friends, and in Toastmaster, if any speakers, how you can give the feedback. And then network. As some guests they mentioned, they are here to explore their networking, explore other people's. So network, we believe network is net worth. So Toastmaster, if you see in this meetings, we have teachers, we have doctors, we have professor, we have trainer, we have engineers. So you will get the chance to meet these people and learn from them that how you build yourself. And then maximize your potential. See, every person has some unique potential, but you never know till you try. Toastmaster is the platform where you challenge yourself and you find out your true potential. And sure, when you are doing different role and speaking a lot of times, yes, you will get your confidence and self-awareness that what is the different things within me, what I possess, the different from others. Why we say the Universal Toastmaster Club is different. Here, once anyone becomes member of Universal Toastmaster Club, our team will approach that person and arrange individual orientation session with that person. And we will understand what are the goal. We will help them to choose, select their path. An effective mentoring system, immediately we assign the mentor. It's not our choice. Even member can say that I want that person as my mentor. And we always believe to push our new member to take more speaking role. And we also encourage them to take leadership role as well. We always guide each and everyone at each step of their Toastmaster journey, that how they can improve, what they want, what is their goal, how they can achieve, how we can help them. So with that, now it's time to call the person, we call this captain of this meeting. So the person who joined Toastmaster in 2019, September, exactly September in 2019, she's past president of Universal Toastmaster Club. As I mentioned, we always encourage our new members to take leadership role and shine further. Yes, she is the true example of that things. And currently she is area director of area 56. Please welcome TMOD of today meeting, Toastmaster Midhat Siddiqui.
Thank you so much, Mr. President. Good morning, everyone. I welcome you all to Universal Toastmasters Club. As he mentioned, our president, DTM Rahim, that I'm going to be the captain of the ship, the TMOD. Now, for those who are new to Toastmasters, I will explain that TMOD stands for Toastmaster of the Day. In short, it is someone who is the host of the meeting. And today I have a theme for all of you. It is that power of words. Have you heard that words have energy and power? And with the ability, they can heal, help, hurt, harm. When was the last time someone said to you something while you were having a bad day and it turned out really well? Have you experienced that? What if your day was going absolutely fine, but someone said really bad or maybe something impolite to you and it automatically changed your entire mood? Has it happened to you?
Yeah.
That's the power of words. And since we are here to become a better communicator, we are going to discuss more on the power of words and how it can impact not just the listeners, but even the receivers. And even when we are saying those words, how can we leave a mark or an impact on other people's lives? Now, as a Toastmaster of the day, or the host of this meeting, I cannot run this show entirely alone. So I have an amazing team with me who will help me and make sure that this meeting goes smoothly and sail well for the next 2 hours. Are you all set to be on this ride with me? Sounds more like it. So let me introduce to you my amazing team who is going to support me with this meeting. Mr. Host, can you please assign me the hosting rights? Because I'm unable to share. DTM Rahim? Okay, thank you. So first, I'm going to quickly give you a glimpse of what our meeting is about. So I hope everyone can see my screen. So this is the breakdown of our meeting. At first, we are going to do some introductions. Then we are going to dive into the prepared speeches part. We're going to take a quick 3 minutes break to stretch and have a beverage. Then we are going to move forward for impromptu speeches, the table topic session. And in the end, we are going to end it with evaluation. With that, I am going to stop sharing and will introduce the key players who are going to play a vital role in today's meeting. Now, the next role player I'm going to introduce is someone who is like the backbone of every meeting. Without this particular role player, a meeting cannot run well. Any guesses?
Timer.
Yes, the main person of every meeting, the backbone. So I would like to introduce our today's timer. He is by profession a mechanical engineer, a newbie in Toastmasters, but with his icebreaker speech, he has shown us the glimpse what exactly we can expect from this particular person. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Abdul Subhan to come on screen and give us a quick brief information about what the role of timer is all about. Toastmaster Abdul Subhan, over to you.
Good morning, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Thank you, Midran, for that genuine compliments. So let me explain the timer rule to you all and dear guests. Please listen to it very carefully. So basically, we have 4 speeches today. Icebreaker speech. It is the first speech that a Toastmaster gave after coming into Toastmasters. And the time period is from 4 minutes to 6 minutes. At 4 minutes, I'll show you the green card like this. And at 5 minutes, yellow card, 6 minutes, red card. Okay. So after that, there will be prepared speeches. The next speeches after the icebreaker speech are the project speeches, and the time limits are from 5 to 7 minutes. At 5 minutes, I'll show you the green card. At 6, yellow, and 7, red card. And there will be table topic speeches. Basically, it's from 1 to 2 minutes. 1 minute green, 1.5 yellow, and 2 is red. And after that, there will be the evaluation of these speeches done, and we'll have to vote on those speeches. And the evaluation is from 2 to 3 minutes. 2 minutes is green, 2.5 yellow, and 3 is red. After all these time limits, we'll have a grace period of 30 seconds. And if we complete our speech before the minimum time, and if we exceed our time limits, then we'll not be eligible for voting and also to get the best speakers award. Okay, that's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdul Subhan. But before you leave the screen, I would like to quickly ask you a question. Would you like to share an incident where a word has changed your entire day, or it has made a difference in your day or in your mood? Any incident that you can recall?
Well, I can't really recall an incident, but I know for sure, but there have been incidents like this where people complimented me and my mood shifted from a bad mood to a really good mood, and I had the rest of my day better than the previous. Like the first part of my day was not that much good, and the rest of my day was better than that. So I genuinely believe that words have power, and I want to speak good words.
That's really thoughtful. Thank you so much, Mr. Timer, Toastmaster Abdul Subhan. We will ensure that we are on time. Now, they say that words have power. They can destroy and create. Sometimes a single word can change everything. And being a communicator, we really need to know better words, more words, so we can convey our message accurately and concisely. For that, we have someone, a role player known as Word Master of the Day. And today we have someone who is again a newbie in Toastmasters, but I will just give you a small hint that you have seen her energy and her level of power, the way she has started the meeting. Yes, I'm sure you all can vouch the charm that she spreads whenever she comes on screen. Please put your hands together for Toastmaster Rasa, who is going to present a new word to our vocabulary, our Word Master of the Day. Over to you, Toastmaster Rasa.
Thank you very much for a beautiful introduction, Toastmaster Midhat. So once again, hello everyone. I will share my screen to explain you the word of the day that I chose. And as for this topic today, I was thinking what I should choose and what kind of feeling and power I should present to this word. So I looked at quite a few words that would give me an energy, and I landed on this one. And this is vivacious or vivacious. So it can be pronounced in two different ways. And so this word, the definition, it is lively in temper, conduct, or spirit, energetic, full of life. And I found in a few different sources quite a lot of different description about it. It's more of, but everything talks about the energy and life. And I think that for today, it's really, and for every meeting, really, it's good to lift everyone's spirit. And this word really have a power when you say it. So the part of a sentence is adjective. And history, very quickly, it came from a Latin word, vivere, meaning to live. And it was created in the mid-17th century. Surprisingly, it's not related to a word live, which is different Old English word. Now, the example of in the sentence, I wrote here, the young man drew attention as he entered the party due to his vivacious personality. And other ways to use it, you can use it as an adverb, vivaciously, or a noun, vivaciousness. So I will be counting and I will be presenting the report in the end of this meeting for this word. So everyone who is going to use it, I will count it. You can use it in any form. And I hope that you will, when you will say it, you will have this lively energy attached to this word. So thank you very much. Back to you.
Can we have a round robin, Rasa?
Sorry?
A round robin, can we use the word, few of us?
Oh, yes, of course. So Toastmaster Javed, if you don't mind, to use this word in a sentence.
All right, so our youngest vivacious Toastmaster, Rasa, has started the meeting this morning vivaciously.
Thank you very much. That's great. I will go to one more person, which will be one guest. Selvi, don't you mind try to use this word in a sentence? Selvi? Okay, perhaps there is some technical problem. Let's go to Cheyenne.
Hello?
Oh, Selvi, yes?
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, whatever came to my mind, I just, so I feel vivacious when I do my yoga practices, like when I do all the stretches, I feel like full of energy, full of life. So I feel vivacious.
Beautiful. Thank you very much. Very quickly, since I called already, I will go to Shuam as well if, to use this word in a sentence.
Okay. This is my sentence. He delivered the presentation in a very vivacious manner that inspired the entire audience, something like that.
Very good. Thank you very much. Okay, thank you. So that's it for me. And back to you, Toastmaster Midhat.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rasa, for introducing this new word to our vocabulary. They say that words are free. It's how you use them that may cost you. Now, when it comes to words, we need to be mindful. Are we using it correctly? Are we forming the right structure? Are we forming the right sentences? How many ahs have we used? Well, to note that down, we have an English teacher, the grammarian, an ah counter for the meeting. So may I introduce our vivacious grammarian, Toastmaster Via, to please explain us your role. Toastmaster Via, over to you.
Thank you for that, Tia Midhat. Good morning, everyone, fellow Toastmasters and guests. I am very pleased to be the grammarian for this meeting. Just like in our everyday life, we need to have someone who can guide us and tell us in which part of life we need to improve, right? So similarly, here in Toastmasters, as a grammarian, my role is to pay attention to the good use of English and to provide for suggestions for improvements. And later, at the end of the day, at the end of the meeting, I will give you my report on the misuses of the language so we can correct it. and at the same time, all the outstanding uses that we can put into application. So I hope we'll have a vivacious meeting for today, and good luck, and let's have enjoy the meeting. Back to you, TM, with that.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Via. Our word master is glowing that we are using the word so nicely. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Via. Now it's time for us to get serious and dive into the part where we have speakers who have prepared their speeches to present here. Now, our first speaker. Now, I'm not going to introduce the first speaker because today she is here to deliver her first speech of her Toastmasters journey. So I'll let her do the introduction part, but at the end of her speech, I have a few questions for her. But before I welcome her on the virtual stage, may I request her evaluator, Toastmaster Saima, to please read out the objective. Toastmaster Saima, over to you.
You are muted, Miss Saima.
Sorry, my bad. It's morning time. All right. Good morning, everyone. And the purpose of the speech that Lisa is going to present today is for the member to introduce himself or herself to the club and learn the basic structure of the public speech. Timer, please note, timing is 4 to 6 minutes. Over to you, TM Modi.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Saima. Well. So this first speaker is going to deliver her first icebreaker speech from Toastmasters journey, and she has opted the path leadership development. So please put your hands together for Toastmaster Lisa to deliver her icebreaker speech. Over to you, Toastmaster Lisa.
Thank you very much and welcome everybody. I'm going to start my introduction, my icebreaker speech. My name is Lieselotte. Full name is a long word, and you can call me Lisa for short. I am from the Netherlands, and I joined the Toastmasters group thanks to Mr. Javed. I'm very happy to join that vivacious group with vivacious meetings every time, and I'm learning new words. The purpose of my journey in this group is to learn more about public speaking, develop my leadership skills. Also in briefings, in team meetings, I would like to learn more about that. And I like to start with this icebreaker speech and put 2 words in your mind. So the first word is not only vivacious, also the word ice. Okay, because when I prepare this speech, I'm thinking, icebreaker, what does it mean? What does this mean to you? Okay, the word ice. As we know from this meeting, our topic today is the power of words. So even every word has a power. That means ice. When you hear that word, you feel maybe cold, a cold sensation, because you know ice, it has this sensation, this meaning, this feeling comes up in your mind, and it's well connected. Our words are well connected with our emotions. So the word ice is important in my story, because when I was born in the Netherlands in 1986, I'm 35 years old, it was ice cold, an ice cold winter. It was January, and that winter there was ice on the lakes. Okay, so the people, they were going to skate, ice skating outdoor, and this doesn't happen every winter. It's only once in a while. So that's a special year where they held ice skating competition. It goes through 11 cities in the Netherlands, and it's a very big event for us. If this happens, it's a special winter. So now you understand in which ice cold weather I was born. And then I have shifted my life later on, because I changed from this ice cold weather to the heat. of Dubai. I came to work for an airline, Emirates airline, and I'm enjoying it very much. That's why I love traveling. I love traveling and I love connecting with people, communicating with people. And I would say that my personality is quite vivacious. I like to do many activities. And since I was very young, I learned reading. When I was 4 years old, I started to learn reading. I was once before a winner of a reading competition. So I read a story of books to my schoolmates, then my classmates, then for the school, and then in the public library in my city, where I received the 3rd place. Besides that, I like acting, I like singing, and in this vivacious group, I'm very happy to join and improve these skills more and more. Now I will come back to the word ice, because I told you from the beginning of my speech, I have to mention this word again. It's important because from the ice, I came to the heat, and now I'm in Dubai and I have a new hobby. Recently, I discovered again skating, but not on ice this time. We are using inline skates. This is a rollerblading, inline skating, and there is a very vivacious group that is participating in events, and I'm rolling with them. I'm traveling, working, skating. I'm enjoying my life. Even after the pandemic, everything changed. One of the words that we use is change in today's meeting. So we can see a big change from ice to heat, from the Netherlands to Dubai, and then from ice skating to inline skating. That's a small story of my life. And I wish that I inspired you with my story. And I like to give you 2 quotes that I like. The first one is, traveling, it leaves you speechless, then turns you into a storyteller. And the second quote I would like to tell you is that dreams can come true, they will find their way. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lisa. If we were in a physical meeting right now, I have requested everyone present in the room to stand up and give her a standing ovation. But since we are limited to this virtual screen, I would request everyone, if you can, switch on your videos and unmute yourself and give a big round of applause to our icebreaker speaker, Toastmaster Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Lisa. Well, one thing is for sure that you have melted the ice. There was so much ice in your speech that I feel like I want to go ice skating right after this. The best part is that in UAE, you don't have to wait for the weather because you have an artificial ice skating rink. So thank you so much, Toastmaster Lisa. We are so glad that you are part of Universal Toastmasters Club. And you talked about so many things that touch our heart. Now, before I switch to our second speaker, I would request you to tell me, what do you think, or what are your thoughts on the power of words? Toastmaster Lisa, can you hear me?
Sorry, you asked me the question, the power of words.
Yes.
Sorry, could you repeat the question?
My question was, what do you think, how important are words that we use in our day-to-day life? Do you believe in the power of words?
Yes, I definitely do believe in the power of words. I think, as I mentioned a little bit in my speech, that words are connected with our emotions. So that's where the power comes from. When you say something, you can sometimes visualize it, or it's connecting with your other senses. So it has a lot of power in this way. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Lisa. We are going to take a quick 30-second silence period where you can share your feedbacks directly to Toastmaster Lisa, either through WhatsApp, or you can use the Zoom chat and personally message her your feedback and how you felt about her speech. We are going to take 30 seconds for that. All right, then. I can see Toastmaster Lisa smiling, so thank you for sharing your feedbacks. Now it's time for us to move to our second speaker. Well, this particular person is going to deliver her speech from Team Collaboration Level 2. But before I invite her on the screen, I would request her evaluator, Toastmaster Mohammed, to please read out the objective. Toastmaster Mohammed, over to you.
Hi, good morning, all of you. My target speaker, Toastmaster Archa, is giving her speech in Pathway Team Collaboration. Level 2, project number 1, Understanding Your Leadership Styles. Purpose of her speech is to share some aspects of her primary leadership styles or discuss leadership styles in general. Speech length is 5 to 7 minutes. Back to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Muhammad. Well, our second speaker, she has been associated with Toastmasters for only 68 months, but she has shown drastic improvements in whatever she has opted to do, be it roles within the club or outside the club. Currently, she has taken up the role of ExCom as the secretary, and she is not just limited to our club, but she has also moved to our area level as well. Yes, she is part of Area 56 ExCom team and representing the area as the Assistant Director, Club Growth. She is someone who is fully dedicated and knows how to do things just the right way. A dedicated person and full of passion to do and make things right. Our second speaker of the day, Toastmaster Archa. Toastmaster Archa, over to you.
Sorry, I thought I would be the third person to deliver the speech.
No problem at all.
Please don't take that timer. Please let me share the screen and then I will tell, then only please start the timing.
Are you able to share this, Master Archer?
1 minute. Give me a moment.
Sure.
Good morning and a very warm welcome to my fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. So today's my project is going to be my stepping stone towards the leadership projects in the sense that it is my first leadership project in Toastmasters. And it is about understanding my leadership style. Sorry, my computer.
Toastmaster Archer, if you want, you can share it with me and I can display it for you.
Acha, it is only presentation. Just click on your presentation because then we just go arrow. Click on arrow, it will work. Click on arrow, it will work.
guess. Okay, thank God. Now, in order to understand my leadership style or the different leadership styles, we need to know what a leader stands for and what leadership basically is. So a leader is someone who can see how things can be improved and rallies people towards that better vision. He or she is driven by the right motivation and makes a positive impact on people. And they make their vision a reality by putting people first. Now that we have seen what leadership is and what a good leader embodies, let us see what are the different types of leaders or leadership. The first type of leadership is democratic leadership. A democratic leadership is based on consensus decision making. He or she is comfortable allowing others to occasionally take the lead, and they use collaboration and communication to receive input from the team members. So can somebody say who this great person is in the slide? Does anybody?
I think it's Dalai Lama.
Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah, that's Mahatma Gandhi.
Yeah.
He is the father of the great nation called India. And he was a great example of a democratic leader because he was very collaborative and he let other people take the lead when he was in jail during India's freedom struggle. Now, the next leadership style is authoritative leadership style. An authoritative leader provides long-term direction and focuses on end goals. He or she has more experience and has more knowledge than those they lead. And they are motivated by inspiring enthusiasm for the mission. Does anybody know who these people are? Okay, these
Dhoni
are
and
the
Kohli.
athletes.
Mahendra
Yes.
Singh Dhoni and
Yes.
Virat Kohli. Yes.
Both are, yes. Mahendra Singh Dhoni and Virat Kohli are both the Indian captains of Indian cricket team. And they both are known for authoritative leadership because if you have seen Mahendra Singh Dhoni as a captain, you could see how he would instruct his bowlers to bowl with his witty comments. That's how authoritative he is. And Virat Kohli, there is no question, he is obviously an authoritative leader. The next leadership style is affiliative leadership style. It creates a cohesive unit by emphasizing teamwork and harmony. This leader is a collaborator and focuses on emotional needs. This leader motivates by creating personal relationships and avoids conflict. Next leadership style is altruistic leadership style. Now, this is based on personalized approaches to meet individualized needs of the team. This leader leads in order to better serve others, and they motivate by their empowering and ethical approach. Now, the next leadership style is coaching leadership style. This is based on preparing individuals for the future by building skills. They excel with individuals or groups that have not yet realized their full potential, and they motivate by challenging the individual. Can anybody say who this is?
Ravi Shastri.
Ravi Shastri.
Yes, he is the coach of the Indian cricket team who can be seen in sleeping position. I thought to add some humor because this is a very dry topic, and I hope you all are not sleeping. And please be vivacious. The next leadership style is pace-setting leadership style. It is based on expecting those they lead to embrace new projects and move with speed. They focus on productivity and they motivate by setting high standards of performance and then lead by example. And the last leadership style is bureaucratic leadership style. They stringently establish and enforce rules. This leader's decisions are absolute and they motivate by discipline and demands immediate compliance. And there's another leadership style called innovative leadership style, which where the leader shares a vision for the future and pursues excellence. They encourage innovative ideas and they motivate by promoting respect for team members' creativity. So I was going through the base camp and I came across this test which I took for determining my leadership style. And as you can see, I am a combination of democratic and authoritative leadership styles majorly. And to describe my leadership style in the past, when I was asked to be the acting project manager because my project manager went on leave, I was a democratic leader in the sense that I was very collaborative and I would take suggestions from my team members on how to meet the deadlines, on how to improve the work quality. And I would occasionally ask the senior members of our team to take the lead as well when the need came. And I was also authoritative in the sense that because like when some team members or some engineers kept delaying their work, I had to be authoritative and I had to play the bad cop. Or if somebody didn't pay heed to me because I was a lady engineer, in those cases, I had to be an authoritative leader. And that's it about this project of understanding my leadership style. It was a great exercise and I hope to learn more in this journey of leadership. Thank you all for listening and lead by example like this great leader in the screen. Can anybody say who this is?
His Highness Sheikh Zayed.
Yes, he's the father of this great nation called UAE. He's the president of past president of UAE, who created this great nation and always led by example. On that note, I conclude my speech. Thank you, and over to you, Toastmaster Midhat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Archer. His Highness Sheikh Zayed is one of my ideal leaders I always look up to for his leadership styles and the way he has shown his vision for his nation and for outsiders. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Archer. We are now going to take 30 seconds so that you can share your feedback with Toastmaster Archer, either through Zoom chat personal messages or through WhatsApp. Timer, please indicate me once 30 seconds period is over. Thank you. All right, then I hope that you have shared your feedback with her. Now it's time for us to get the timing report. So Mr. Timer, Toastmaster Abdul Subhan, could you please provide us the timing report of our speakers of the day?
Yes, hello. So let's go. So, PM Lisa took 5 minutes and 12 seconds and PM Archer took 7 minutes and 3 seconds. So both are eligible today.
Thank you so much. Now I would request our Zoom master to please share the voting link so that everyone, there you go. Thank you so much. Ladies and gentlemen, the link has been shared in the Zoom chat. Only Toastmasters are eligible to vote for the best speaker, and the speakers can even vote for themselves. Non-Toastmasters cannot vote for this particular category. Mr. President, just let me know when we are good to go so that I can move ahead.
Okay, Midhat, proceed, please.
All right, thank you, Mr. President. Well, I know we are having so much fun with the speakers, two amazing speakers, Toastmaster Lisa and Toastmaster Arja. But since we have been sitting here for quite some time, we are going to quickly take a 3 minutes break so that you can stretch drink water, get yourself hydrated, just refresh, and then we will be back right after 3 minutes. So I'll see you at 11:08. Yes, DTM, Yasin Javed? Yes, DTM, Yasin Javed, you're raising your hand. You are on mute. Okay, no issues. So we'll see you after 3 minutes. I hope everyone is back from a quick break.
Yes. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can hear you. But we
Oh my God.
see
Then I went down. Okay, I was requesting everybody, if possible, to turn on the camera so I have a picture as VPPR for my marketing.
you. Okay, I think now people have done their touch up, so it would be better to
Yes.
take a picture.
Then a fresh. If
Oh,
possible,
picture
please turn the
to
camera, turn light, and let me first also. My camera is off. All right, guys, are you ready?
So requesting everyone to show your best smile to our PPPR and our
The
immediate
best smile.
area director. Just let us know when you're going to click.
Yes. 3, 2, 1. Done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. VPPR and our immediate.
Take again picture. We want to take picture of our Gavalier Toastmaster.
One retake.
Yeah.
Give me a second, just Toastmaster. Iram, one moment, please. Just a minute.
She's like a mini version Toastmaster.
Is it?
Just one sec, I'm almost ready.
Our VPP are so particular that he is the true photographer for the morning.
All right. Yes. 3, 2, 1. Done. Thank you so much.
Yay! Thank you so much, Toastmaster SN Javed and Toastmaster Iram for showing us the mini Toastmaster Iram. Well, we have been talking about the power of words, and we have two amazing speakers who have delivered their speeches, which is full of words and wisdom. So think of the power of words that we wield and the impact that we can make it become more intentional about encouraging the right usage and ensuring to think before we speak or write. Since we are in the age of social media where a word on Twitter can destroy your image or make you a star. So be mindful that the right words make all the difference. Be mindful of the words that you use and choose your words wisely. Now we are going to jump into a segment where you can choose your words wisely and you can learn to be more courageous as a speaker. My favorite part of any Toastmasters meeting, the table topic session. And to present this table topic session, we have a creative mind. This person is someone who was the inspiration for me to take up the vice president public relation role after seeing the creativity he has shown in his flyers. Someone who always amazes us with his creativity. So please put your hands together for our table topic master, Toastmaster Tausif.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Medhat, for beautiful introduction. So as you know, guys, today I am a table topic master. So first of all, let me speak about the today topic. I always speak a good word, and I think that is the reason why I am always smiling. So for sure, and I believe words have power. Keep using good words. Either you are in a good mood or not good, but you can maintain yourself to using a good words. Okay, so let's start our table topic session. For table topic session, I have some topics. I will read out the topics first. Then if you want to volunteer yourself, you can. Otherwise, I am good to pick up a hidden passes. Okay. So for this session, with the help of timer, we will go through this session. The timing rule for this session is you can speak more than 1 minute and less than 2 minutes. At 1 minute, timer will show you green. 1.5 timer will show you amber light. At 2 minute, timer will show you red light. Then you have 30 seconds to wrap up your speech. Thank you so much, timer. So the first topic of today's meeting is words have power more than action. Word have power more than action. Someone want to volunteer their self?
Rajesh, guest Rajesh, here is the end.
Yes, yes,
Yeah.
Mr. Rajesh.
Yeah, thank you for the word, but can you repeat this? Word has a power, that's what you mean, right?
Word has power more than action. TM
Absolutely.
Rajesh,
Yes,
back to you.
absolutely. Thank you for the word, Toastmaster Tosif. Thank you. This is a real example for me. I mean, this appreciation, I would say, or a word, a power of word. I remember in my childhood days, and it is the best example. That is what my dad put into me, because he had a confidence in me, saying that wherever you are there, you will succeed. You know, this is what he has always been saying. That though I was a child, but I never knew that power. But that has been in me for so long that today, whatever I am, those are the words always, give me a power that I can do, I can achieve. So what I see is words really matter. I mean, if you say even a good morning to a person, maybe his day is cheered up. So what I see, the power definitely plays a role more than an action. You don't need to go and hug, or you don't need to shake hand. Even a smile at a person would definitely give a positive energy, I think. And that day could be very, I would say, energetic or vivacious kind of a thing, I would say. So power always, I mean, the word power is very efficient, more than I would say an action. So I would say words play a vital role in everybody's life. So over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Well attempted. The second topic for today's meeting is, if you got a chance to speak in front of world leaders, what would be? If you got a chance to speak in front of world leader, what would be? Any volunteer? I think Naveen Kumar.
Hello everyone. If I get a
Yes,
chance to
Naveen.
speak, if I get a chance to speak to speak with any world leaders, three things I will ask them. The first and foremost is, most of these world leaders are putting a lot of investments on arms, nuclearizing the world. I will ask them not to invest much of their amount in arms or the nuclearization of the world. Give this amount to the poor people. That helps. The second one is educating the people. Almost two-thirds of the world population is not okay, they don't have a very good quality of education, especially in Africa and in subcontinent region. They can invest the amount educating the people. The third one is providing the basic necessities to the people in the war-torn regions like Afghanistan or in the Syria. Okay, they can give this amount to them. Okay, improve the infrastructure there, providing basic needs like, say, water facilities, foods, providing good quality of roads to these people. Okay, that is what I'm going to ask them. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Naveen. The third topic for today's meeting is, tell us something that makes you happy. Tell us something that makes you happy. Any volunteer?
Toastmaster Lisa is raising her hand.
Toastmaster Lisa.
Yes, I will tell you something that makes me happy.
Yes.
To help other people, because helping other people, it gives you a feeling of purpose, and that means if you are helpful to others, you will feel better yourself as well. You do not only help others, you also help yourself to feel better and feel happy for another person, or happy about a change, or something good deed. Actually, I have also a volunteer platform online at the moment. It's called Corona Helpers. So if you are interested to do volunteer, or if you are an entrepreneur or have knowledge to share, I can invite you to do a live stream and make an interview online, and also we will learn our communication and presentation skills as well. It's on Instagram, the account called Corona Helpers. So as a volunteer, you make your life happier. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Master Lisa. Okay, the next topic is what is the best thing that you practice every day? What is the best thing that you practice every day? Any volunteer? Or may I call to Toastmaster Eram?
If you call by name.
Yes, sorry. She's keeping me busy. Okay, can you repeat the topic?
Okay. What is the best thing that practice you that okay, sorry. What is the best thing that you practice every day? What is the best thing that you practice every day?
The best thing that I practice every day. So Table Topics Master, this has been constantly being changing, because being best at something becomes your habit, and then habits are taken ungratefully. So you think the habit that has been formed today was just happened, but that was the best thing that we were practicing before in the past. Nowadays, I'm practicing how to hold my baby in one hand, cook at the same time, and then if she's crying, put a pacifier with one finger. And if I'm on a Toastmasters call, put this in front of me and try to juggle everything together. So I'm trying to practice how to handle poop, sleep, and eat. And I'm also trying to handle practicing the handling of my 5-year-old and my 8-year-old and their demands. So I think life teaches you these things, and I will become an expert. Once I'll become an expert of it, and it will become my habit, my little ones are going to grow out of it. So keep practicing whatever is happening today, because tomorrow it will become your habit, and you will not even feel that that was something you are putting an effort for. So over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Eram. The next topic is who inspire you and why? Who inspire you and why? Any volunteer? Or may I call to Toastmaster Saima?
Yes, who inspires me and why? Very interesting topic. When I think of it, I cannot pinpoint just one person who has inspired me. Rather, I think that I get inspired from everything which I feel that going to bring something better in me or help me get myself to be a better version of myself. And there is no restriction to whether it's somebody older to me or younger to me or senior to me or junior to me. For example, I would say one of the first things, because I'm a mother of a 17-year-old, and the one thing that I really take inspiration from is my mother, that how she raised 4 of us, me and my 3 siblings, and even the kind of the confidence that she has given us, the kind of compassion for other humans that she has told us to have, it has been a great deal. Similarly, if I see my daughter, I learned many things from her also, to be consistent, to be combative, to be ready to accept the challenges. So this is something that I learned. So I feel that learning is a process, and we should not limit ourselves to one person. Rather, keep on evolving, keep an eye on the people around us, and that help us and anyone who is willing to improve, keep on improving. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day. Toastmaster table topic Toastmaster.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Simon. My question is for the Toastmaster Javed Khan.
Can you call the guest John? He willing to speak.
Jan. Okay.
Other people are role player. Can you please give the chance to guest view? Jan. Yes.
Toastmaster Jan?
Yes.
Okay, the topic is for you is, are you happy from what you are doing? Are you happy from what you are doing? Back to you, Toastmaster Jan.
Thank you. Yes, every day I'm trying to do something that make you feel happy. Like today I joined this Toastmaster. I talk with the people from different backgrounds and to share their insights. So I feel it make me feel vivacious. Happy. What else?
Carry on.
Happy, okay. To conclude, I'm happy from what I'm doing every day. Thank you. More? I'm trying. Maybe first time, that's it. I really like what Saima, who is a mother, what she said. Because I'm the teacher for the children, so she said how the children teach her about to be consistent, to be everything. Every day start every day. Every day start begin new, like your new self, a new day, new. Everything's new, so you have you can change, you can choose to be different self. And also he said, and Sama also said, not limit yourself. So I love what she said. That's also make me very happy. Thank you.
Great. Okay, so next. The next topic is, tell us something about yesterday. Tell us something about yesterday. Who is the guest?
Yeah.
Halikur Rahman?
Yes.
Halikur Rahman, are you there?
Iflakur Rahman.
No, I think he's not there.
We have someone with the name Hussein M. Maybe you can request him to speak.
Hussein M.
Hi. I would just like to repeat the question. Tell us something that you did yesterday. Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay. So yesterday was obviously a working day. So I had my regular schedule. I wake up, I have my smoothie, and then I go to work. The work was extremely busy yesterday. I took initiative for something I'm proud of. I conducted a meeting between the sales team and the operations team to enhance our operations. That is something I did yesterday. We went to Wolfie's, the bike shop, and afterwards, I went to the gym. I'm happy about that. It's been the past 6 months, past 4 months now, since I put in this habit where I'm trying to be consistent with my fitness, and I've been doing that. And after that, that was my day. I mean, yesterday was a Thursday. That was my day. I had dinner and then I went off to bed. So that's all about it. That was my day yesterday. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Okay, the next topic is, whenever I am busy, I am enjoying. Whenever I am busy, I am enjoying. So
Maybe you can pick Albino.
Albina, yes. Toastmaster Albina. Do you want to repeat the topic?
Hello. Yes, please. Can you please repeat one more time?
Whenever I am busy, I am enjoying. Whenever I am busy, I am enjoying.
Okay. Yeah. Whenever I'm busy, I'm really enjoying, and because when I'm busy, I know what I should to do, and before I start to do something, I always like to do plans, and if I do plans before my day starting, and I know all the day what I should to do, what I have to do, and but in the weekend I don't do sometimes plans, and my mind it's going to sabotaging, and I feel like I don't know what to do. I don't know, I didn't write something, and that make me feel not very well. Yeah, I think when I am, for example, when I am working, when I am spending time with my family, when I am, for example, walking outside at the evening with my daughter, I am so happy. And yeah, sorry, it's my first time.
Great. Well attempted. Thank you so much. Okay, so the next topic is do you ever speak with yourself? Do you ever speak with yourself?
Toastmaster Tausif, maybe you can pick Selvi, Sham.
Selvi.
Hey, can you just repeat?
Do you ever speak with yourself?
Okay, speaking with myself. So, so when I am alone, right, like there are situations when there is like a lot of mind chattering that is keep on going on. So the body is doing one activity, and sometimes it is going with past and future. So at that moment, sometimes I'm able to connect with it and see, okay, what is it saying, okay, about a past? Okay, then I know, okay, I'm currently in the present moment. Then I live with it, and I'll be focused on what I need to do. And when this is like being in the present. So after that, so if I want to do a particular action, then I take decision based on what my mind says, the choice we take. So whether I need to cook at this particular time, or whether I need to do my washing, or whether I need to do my job. So always there is a sync or interrelation between me and my mind. Sometimes it's going in a with the current like the moment that I'm connected with it, and sometimes I'm not connected with it because I am like in my past or the future. But the more and more I connect to it, I know better what I'm doing, and I am able to focus completely on what I'm doing. So I'm talking to, so the thing is, there is a communication between me and my mind. That is how I can like get the best out of me whenever I do something. And that is the situation when I will be happy about what I do. So I feel I mean, I talk to myself at the moment. Yeah. Thank you.
Thank you so much. The next topic is, what is the best memory of your life? What is the best memory of your life?
Toastmaster Tausif, maybe you can pick our last speaker, just Mr. Sham, if he's still there.
Sham?
Hi, yes, I'm here.
Yes, Toastmaster.
Hi. So actually, I cannot pick one special moment in the best moment of my life. There have been many moments, like getting my degree in business administration. That was good. Like graduating, that was a good moment. And then there was also a time when I participated in races in school. And this was like when I was smaller, when I was like in fourth grade or something. So I remember winning that first prize. So that was a really special moment. Then and then also in day-to-day life, also like when you set a goal and when you like achieve it, you feel good about yourself. You feel good that you come from that the starting point. You come so far, and that motivates you to keep going. So these are some good happy moments in my life. And yeah, that's all. Over to you, Toastmaster.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So with that, we'll conclude our session. I have one more topic for Toastmaster Rahim, if he want to speak.
Tosif, I think we are behind 30 minutes. So
Great. Okay. So let's conclude. May I request to the timer to please read out the timing report. Your mic is on mute.
Everyone's table topic speeches were really good, and I'm sure that I'll have trouble voting for the best speaker there. So beginning with Rajesh, I see that everyone's eligible for voting. Beginning with Rajesh, he took 1 minute and 16 seconds. Naveen took 1 minute and 8 seconds. Toastmaster Lisa took 1 minute and 11 seconds. Toastmaster Iram took 1 minute and 14 seconds. Toastmaster Saima took 1 minute and 45 seconds. Then our guest Joan took 1 minute and 17 seconds. Then guest Hussain, I think he took 1 minute and 8 seconds. And then Toastmaster Albina, she took 1 minute and 19 seconds. And then Salvi, she took 2 minutes. So everyone's eligible.
Thank you so much. Back to TMOD.
Wow, thank you so much, Toastmaster Tosi, for beautifully conducting the session, which was well in sync with the theme, and all the speakers who shared their thoughts on the respective topics was incredible. Toastmaster DTM Rahim have shared the link to vote. Now, for this particular category, everyone can vote, be it Toastmasters, non-Toastmasters, so you can even vote for yourself. So DTM Rahim, just let me know when we are good to go.
Toastmaster Medhat, you can proceed. No problem.
Okay. Thank you so much, DTM Rahim. Motivation, commitment, inspiration are all the words that we use. But if we do not use the power of words to convey our message, these words become useless. Everyone knows who Martin Luther King is. He used the right time and place to use the right words, which inspired the public, and then everything was history. And we are going to present two Martin Luther King of our today's meeting, who are going to use their words of motivation and inspiration to ensure that our speakers are fully motivated and they got the right feedback needed for their respective speeches. Our first speaker was Toastmaster Lisa, and to evaluate her, we have someone, a leader who is currently serving as the Area 65 Area Director, who is a member of University Toastmaster Club and has served in various ExCom positions and leadership roles. Please put your hands together for our dynamic leader, Toastmaster Saima, to evaluate Toastmaster Lisa. Over to you, Toastmaster Saima.
Thank you so much, TMOD. What a pleasure to make your acquaintance today, Toastmaster Lisa. I am pleasantly surprised when, with your introduction and the rationale that you shared why you joined the Toastmasters. And then, wonderfully, you have used a very what must I say, a very strong communication strategy when you use the analogy of ice, from icebreaker to the ice cold weather when you were born. And then you contrasted it with the scorching heat in Dubai. What a wonderful strategy. You are equipped with some very powerful communicative strategies naturally. And I would say that keep capitalizing on it, because when I look at it, I really love the way the confidence, the relaxed composture that you have, and you were able to glide from topic to topic, told us from your childhood to the present day when you have started uh, roller skating, from ice skating to roller skating. I thoroughly enjoyed all the events that you have shared, and I was looking at people and I was able to see that everybody was listening intently to you. So congratulations for grabbing the attention of your audience. And that is the most important thing when you are on the journey to become a Toastmaster. However, there are always certain areas that we can improve to become even better. I have just one suggestion for you. I would say, like I said earlier on also, capitalize on your strengths. You are a gifted, naturally gifted storyteller. I would say I would have appreciated if you had told us a little bit more about you as a person, so that I could have known you a little bit better. For example, you have mentioned that traveling is something which leaves you baffled or in the beginning, but later on it turns you into a storyteller. I would have appreciated to learn any of your aspiration or your bucket list, that the places that you are willing to travel or you have traveled and what you experienced over there. Probably it would have been a good idea. If not today, I will look forward to listening to some of those stories, inshallah, in the future. In addition to that, I would say that one very important thing that I would like to share is, instead of telling, you were constantly saying that I will tell you about, and my next thing is, instead of tell, show it. You are a good storyteller. So instead of telling people that I am going to tell you a story, immediately start telling the story itself. It will create a transition, and it will keep your audience entertained also. Overall, it was a great speech. I look forward to hearing more from your side. Keep up the good work. All the best, Toastmaster Lisa. Over to you, TMOD.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Salma, for the detailed, insightful evaluation. I hope it has been helpful for Toastmaster Lisa. Now we are going to move ahead with our second evaluator. Well, you all have witnessed that our second speaker, Toastmaster Archa, the leader, about understanding her leadership style. And we have our second evaluator, Toastmaster Muhammad, to evaluate Toastmaster Archa. Toastmaster Muhammad is another dedicated soul. He's a man of few words, but whenever he comes on screen, he shows that what are the power of words and how to use them. So please put your hands together for our second evaluator, Toastmaster Muhammad, to evaluate Toastmaster Archer. Over to you, Toastmaster Muhammad.
Good morning, all of you. Toastmaster Archer. A good job. Very well done. I have one of the best speeches I have heard about the leadership styles. First of all, despite the problems in the beginning to share the screen, you were able to drag our attention. You captured our attention with your questions, and your comforter was so good. Secondly, the spoken language was clear, and you used the word of the day very successfully. What I noticed from your speeches, your audience attention level. You are always asking questions. So many multiple personalities, you were able to capture our attention to the speech, and everybody was engaged. And again, you purposefully displayed all the leadership styles, and you told us what are your preferred styles and what your personal styles are. You are successful in this project in this manner. For every speech, there will be some areas of improvement. What I noticed was a little bit of gestures should be there, I think. This is my personal observation. There was some physical gestures, maybe due to this is an online meeting and we cannot display so much, maybe because of that. But what I felt was there was a bit of lack of physical gestures. Second point I noticed was, for your improvement, at some point I felt like it was you are reading something. A bit of voice modulation and intonation will add flavor to your speech, and it will make our speech energetic. Overall, the speech was very elegant, and you have done it very well, and you have literally taught us what leadership styles are and how you use your leadership styles. Over to you, Kim.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mohammed. I hope it has been helpful for Toastmaster Archa. Now, may I request the timer to please provide the timing report?
Toastmaster Lisa, the evaluator of Toastmaster Lisa TM Saima Rao, she took 3 minutes and 16 seconds. And the evaluator of PM Archa, Muhammad Kuti, Toastmaster Muhammad Kuti, he took 2 minutes and 55 seconds. So both are eligible.
Thank you, Toastmaster Abdul Subhan. The link has been shared by the DM Rahim in the Zoom chat. I would request only the Toastmasters can vote for this particular category, and you can vote for yourself as well to pick the best evaluator of the day. Now it's time for us to move ahead and see what all we have done throughout the meeting. And this is the part where we are going to gather all the reports and how well we have progressed. First, I would like to invite our word master of the day to share her report with us, how well we have used the word throughout the meeting. So please put your hands together for our vivacious word master of the day, Toastmaster Rasa. Over to you.
Thank you. So first of all, I would like to thank you very much. You collectively used word vivacious 15 times today throughout the meeting. The most times that this word was used was by Toastmaster Lisa. It was 6 times. And I'm extremely impressed with both Toastmaster Lisa and Toastmaster Archer, that in their speech, they managed to incorporate this word as well, because I know how stressful it can be to make a speech, and then you can think as well and incorporate the word of the day. So thank you very much for that. Now, Toastmaster Medhad, our captain of the ship today, used this word twice. Toastmaster Javid once. Toastmaster Beer once as well. I already said that Toastmaster Lisa used it 6 times, Toastmaster Archer 1 time, and then our lovely guest, Toastmaster Sham, used it 1 time. Guest Sham used 1 time. Guest Selvi used 1 time. guest Rajesh used one time, and guest Juan also used it one time, total 15. Thank you very much for that. Back to you, Toastmaster Midhat.
Thank you, Toastmaster Rasa. I'm sure she is the happy word master of the day with usage of 15 times. Wow, amazing. I would emphasize on the fact that don't just limit yourself to the usage of this new word to this meeting, but try to incorporate this word outside the meeting as well, because that's the purpose of adding a new word to your vocabulary, to use it as much as you can. The more you use it, the better you'll get at it. Now it's time to invite the person, the English teacher of the meeting, who has been taking down notes. How well we have done. Were we on the right track or not? So please put your hands together for the grammarian and accounter of the day, Toastmaster Bia, our Vice President of Membership. Over to you, Toastmaster Bia.
Thank you so much for that, PM Midhat. It was a great meeting, and I've logged in a lot of lines that we have to remember, or we could use moving forward. We could apply in our day-to-day conversations with other people. So here are some few lines that that caught my attention. Firstly, we have words are powerful. It could build, heal, or break by PM Midhat. And then we have another one, which is we have a chance to choose. We have a chance to choose and to change by DTM Rahim. And then dreams can come true. They will find their way. TM Lisa. And think before we speak or write. TM Midhat. And be mindful of the words that you use and choose your words wisely. Helping other people gives you a feeling of purpose. And learning is a process, and we should not limit ourselves. With regards to a counter, I have actually counted 12. So I know it's so hard to eradicate this because this is something that we use as a buffer whenever we're thinking. But of course, with practice and by joining Toastmasters weekly or bi-weekly, we were able to eradicate this. For example, I'm still using but still, if we're able to practice it, moving forward, we'll be able to overcome this counter. And I would like to note at this moment that we have to be aware with the use of present, past, and continuous tenses. I have actually noted that there are some people who has misused these tenses, but of course it would be corrected, and we'll just have to be aware of that. And moving forward, we have to also be aware the use of singular and plural nouns. So that's it for the report, TM Midhat. Back to you.
Wow, thank you, Toastmaster Bia. That was a neat and concise plus detailed report for being a grammarian. Well, now we have to invite a special star of every Toastmasters meeting. Now, we were talking about English teachers and students, but this person is more than a principal, I would say. Someone who has been keenly observing the meeting, every move that we made, every word that we have uttered, all the actions that we have done throughout the meeting. He was noting down every single moment with a smile on his face. Now, his report would tell us how well we have done. Like he posted last night in the group that he is the radar of general evaluation, I would say. So let's see what he has caught on his radar. Now, if I have to introduce him on the stage, he has been a part of or associated with Toastmasters for 6 to 7 years. A leader who has taken up all kind of leadership roles. He has started his role as a president and then jumped as an area director. He has been our club mentor, sponsor, and a support system as well. He has been an immediate past area director of Area 56, which is a part of which Universal is a part of. So please put your hands together, who is currently serving as our Vice President of Public Relations. Please put your hands together for none other than DTM Ehsan Javed Khan. Over to you, DTM Ehsan Javed.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Midhat, the captain of the ship today. May I request the host to please give me hosting rights so that I can record the evaluation for myself? Okay. I'm not able to, DT Ibrahim.
Because I'm recording, no problem. We will share with you.
Perfect. So if you can do another favor, if you can put the speaker's view, that would be great. I'll put the whole screen in gallery mode so I can see everybody. And please, guys, if you are able to open the camera, that would be great. Do me a favor. I wouldn't take much time. The timing I've given is 6 to 8 minutes, and I have to evaluate almost 11 role players. So let's begin from the very vivacious, I would say, the Sergeant at Arms, and I would say that Universal Toastmaster is blessed with that personality to have such an energetic, the very first face to interact with the audience. So kudos to you. Well done, Toastmaster Rasa. It's been just a couple of minutes. You've been part of Universal Toastmasters, and you are just rocking. As an advice, if I can give you, if it is possible, if you can manage to stand up, that would even give you more confidence and boost your energy in the future. Let's come to the vivacious, another president we have today, DTM Rahim, an exemplary leader who leaves the remarks on all of us, so many, a lot to say about, but let's talk about this particular meeting, the choice, chance, and challenge. In 3 words, he really motivated the whole audience, and right away he went into the long list of the guests, and we have so many, and that is still there, which means the meeting went so well. The meeting was very engaging. Keep it up, the president. Then we have a very special person that I would love to speak about, and I would keep at the end. That is obviously our Toastmaster of the day. Then we had 3 leaders, I would say. They are emerging as a leader in the Universal Toastmasters Club: TM Abdul Subhan, TM Rasa, and TM Bia. TM Abdul Subhan has shown his debut, and we all have watched it. And we are really hopeful that he'll go so high when he presented his first icebreaker speech. And I would love to see that kind of energy, whatever the role you're doing. Timer role is not a silent role. It gives you more time than your icebreaker speech. Every time you have to open your mouth and utter a few words. So it doesn't matter what you're saying. Whenever you are saying, it should show that you are saying from your heart and you're full of energy. All right, words have power. So that's the only thing I would request to you. Rasa, kudos to you again. You have taken up another role, and I remember that you say it's not enough just to be Sergeant at Arms. That by default I'm Sergeant at Arms. I would love to take another role, and it's for all of us. The more you take, the more you learn, and the more you progress in life. So well done on that as well. Toastmaster Bia, we call you as the teacher, and the good thing about this teacher is she has noted all the good usage of that we used, and also the ah and ums, which I think for us it's been like helping verbs. Without it, we can't, go ahead. It seems like we are driving and we have to take sometimes break. But anyway, it is not a good habit to use ah and ums, and we are working on it. We are progressing, and well done. Well, very concise report, I would say, you have presented. Throughout the meeting, you have been very attentive, listening each and everyone's usage. So well done. Let's talk about those 2 speakers. One of them is very special because she has just broken the ice. All right, she has melted the ice. She has spoken about her passion. Her speech has been evaluated. Wonderful. Nothing to do, just keep it up. Toastmaster Archa, as a leader, we have, as communicator, we have seen you before. As a leader, we have witnessed. Once again, very well presented. You talk a very thought-provoking idea, and we came to know that what kind of leader you are. All we need to see in the future, in practical life, how you are taking the Universal Toastmasters Club under your leadership. Table topic master is though not here, and I wouldn't say words about him, but just a request to the leaders, to the managers of this special meeting, to the timer. you are in control and you are the boss of anyone. You can stop me anytime. If I'm shooting the time, we have to respect the agenda. So it doesn't matter how many speakers are there, the president, whatever, you take the charge, tell right away, your time is up. Okay, so take care of it. Otherwise, I would have said, since the person is not here, I would keep it privately. Let's talk about the evaluation part is the key point of any Toastmasters meeting. Without evaluation, a speaker would never would progress. And thank you to both the evaluators, first Toastmasters Saima, who evaluated Lisa, and the best part of the evaluation of Toastmasters Saima was that she tried to uplift more the speaker. And it is not fake, it is genuine. This is something we have noticed in you, and this is something which will take you even further. Nevertheless, the suggestions and the feedback has been already given to you, and I hope that you will implement in the future. Toastmaster Muhammad Kriti, a man of less words, but very wisely delivered. Sorry to say, we were not able to listen you all the way. So all you need to do is check your internet connections. We are in the virtual world. A few seconds and few lack of your vocabulary would just lose the audience. So be careful about that. The last, not but the least, the captain of the ship. All right. The captain of the ship is the Toastmaster of the day. And the Toastmaster of the day is the host of the day, as the master of ceremony, is the event host. This role is something which will take you to anywhere, wherever you are hosting an event of 4 people, an event of 4,000 people. All right. And the best part of TMOD is to keep engaged all the meeting, because she or he is in charge. And I'm proud to say that we have taken someone who has been emerged as one of the best leaders we have seen, Toastmaster method. So well done, keeping all the way your energy up, keeping all the way your smiley face, and boosting everyone's confidence by bringing a little adjectives about each and every personality. So you have done a fantastic job, and I would request everybody to give you a round of applause and keep it up. All right. So this is the part of general evaluator who has evaluated each and every one. Now is the time to close the deal. As I am VPPR also, and I would love to see and tell the guest, you have seen it, you have watched it, and the only part is to take action. Somebody might have impressed you, motivated you, uplifted you. This is the time to tell that, are you going to be part of it? Not. That's also the president is going to ask you. And that's it from my end. Thank you so much for giving me a chance to be your general evaluator. You all of you have done a fabulous job. Thank you so much. Back to Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you so much, DTMS and Javed, for being so generous and genuine with us and sharing your feedback. And I'm sure that we are going to implement all the feedback that you have shared with us. Thank you so much for the detailed report. Now it's time for me to conclude the part of Toastmaster of the day. But I'm going to leave you with a message. Our parting message is that you can change the course of your own or someone else's life with the choice of your words. That's the power of words we have. So just be mindful when you are uttering any word. Now, it's not just about the words, it's all about your thoughts. Make sure that your thoughts are clear enough that whenever you speak, it automatically reflects in the way you speak and in the way that it shows to others. With that, I'm going to hand over the stage to someone who is a dynamic, a dedicated, a diligent, and a driving force for many. A leader I always get motivated from, who has always been there, a support system, guiding and encouraging. Please put your hands together for none other than our President, DTM Rahim. And with that, I'm going to sign off as the host of today's meeting. Thank you so much, and over to you, DTM Rahim.
Thank you very much, Toastmaster Medat. Round of applause for Toastmaster Medat. She is emerging leader of District 105. We are blessed to have more leaders like Toastmaster Medat, Toastmaster Simon, Toastmaster Iram, and Essen, and now we have also shining stars, our members Rasa, Bia, Archa, Subhan, and sure they will shine in coming years. We will see them. Thank you very much to all role players and the VP Education, VPPR. They have organized this meeting very well. We are short of time. I'm going to announce the winners. Just let me share. However, this all are winner who has participated in table topic or speech sessions. Let me, okay. But someone has done little better than others. So first prize is for a best table topic. It goes to our VP Education, Toastmaster Iram. She forgot to share that she's a multitasker, but she's also doing Toastmaster. She's taking care of 3 kids and plus taking care of Toastmaster, Universal Toastmaster Club, and preparing a nice agenda and motivating others to take the part. Best evaluator is Area Director, Area 65, Toastmaster Simon Rauf, and the best speaker goes to our icebreaker, Toastmaster Lisa. Thank you very much. Now it's time to get the feedback from our guest because they came with some expectation from us and then they attended the meetings fully, and now we want to know. I start with Selvi. Guest Selvi, can you share your feedback? Okay. Okay. So may I ask Jan, you are still there?
Hello, can I go ahead or shall I wait?
Yes, Selvi.
This is Selvi.
Yes, Selvi.
Okay. So initially, like this is my first Toastmaster. So when I came in, I do not have much idea about what are the parts that will be there in a Toastmaster, how it goes. So whether the guest will also get a chance to participate. So after going through this, like, so since it is like just time of 2 hours, I feel more self-confident because sometimes, though we have answers for some questions, we don't talk. We don't unmute and talk. We just think like, okay, let them call it, let the time comes. So when there was a leadership presentation and she was asking questions, I myself unmuted and then I was able to give some answers. So I felt better, like happy about joining this. Thank you for this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Selvi. If you want to join, you can approach to our VP membership. Her name is Toastmaster Bia. I will share the contact details. Okay, then I move to Hussein. Okay, Jan. Yes, Jan. Go ahead, Jan. Then I will go to Hussein.
Okay, thank you. I like the structure of how our Toastmaster, the whole process, the procedure, it's very well organized. I see how it's a team. I see how the team helps each other, and I feel it's very important to operate the online community. So I feel I want to register. Thank you.
Thank you very much. May I request guest Hussein, please share your feedback and your expectation.
Yes, for sure. I would like to second Selvi's suggestions. I think I wanted to, what she said is something what I wanted to say as well. Obviously, I had an amazing experience. There's no doubts about that. I learned a lot. I was taken aback during the table topics. I initially thought that one topic is going to be discussed by everyone. So I prepared a small speech on the power of words. But anyways, I got some other topic. So yeah, it's a great learning experience. I would love to join for sure, and I'm looking forward to becoming better. And in the future, Toastmasters being part of one of these roles, which the various Toastmasters have played. So for sure, I'm here to stay.
Thank you very much, Hussein. Whoever want to join, please share your mobile number in chat, and we will reach to you. And also, I will share the contact detail of our VP membership. May I request guest Albina?
Hello, yes.
Hi.
Hi. Yes, when I came to this meetup, I had no idea how it will be, what it will be. And first, when I start to listen, I thought that it will be just speakers and people will be speaking who is already Toastmasters, and we will not talk. So I was sitting relaxed. And yeah, and when we all start to talk, and when I speak, I was a little bit nervous, and I really like it. Really, I like it how it was. It's really well organized, and it's amazing. I think I would love to join and for the next, and I hope that it will help me to improve my speaking skills.
Yes, sure, it will. Because it's your choice. Now you want to give yourself a chance. Let's join, and you will improve a lot. Now I move to other guest. We have Mr. Naveen Kumar. Can we have your feedback, please?
Definitely. Thank you for giving this opportunity to share my feedback. First of all, it was very well organized. The way the host has taken everyone all along from beginning to the end, I would like to thank her. And then the Toastmaster Club is not restricted to only the members. Okay, first of all, this is very good learning for me as a guest. First time I'm coming here, and it also helped me to be a participant in these discussions. Actually, that is the first thing. Overall, I can sum it up like it is very impressive, it is very interactive, and it is inclusive of all the people. Thank you.
Thank you very much, guest Naveen Kumar. Now I request Toastmaster, is guest Toastmaster Rajesh. Can we have your feedback, please? You please unmute yourself. Unmute, please. You are still muted. Okay, we will come back to you. May I request guest Siam to share your feedback, please? Mr. Siam?
Hi.
Hi.
Yes, so I'm glad that I decided to join today's meeting. This is my first Toastmasters meeting, and watching the different Toastmasters and guests speak taught me how to be more free and open in your conversation and believing in what you're saying. And also the evaluation, the judges, they shared some really good insights on the strengths of different speakers and how they can also improve their weakness, etc. So yeah, it was really good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Now may I request the Toastmaster Rajesh?
Hello, I'm audible now?
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you so much. This session was very interactive, and I would say I loved this one because I've been a part of other sessions as well. I would really thank TMOD Midat. It was an excellent presentation. Really, I'm very impressed actually. So thank you for this opportunity. And I see this is a very learning curve. So I would love to be a part of this one, okay, and I would like to hear some more details how we can proceed on this. With this, platform, I would like to be a better person tomorrow what I am today. That is what I am expecting from, and I'm seriously looking to build up the confidence, the presentation skills, and the words you use. Though I've been in this part of the world for long, but this opportunity was never been given or came across. But I would like to really capitalize on this, and I'm looking forward to be a part of this. So thank you so much, guys.
Thank you so much, Toastmaster Rajesh. Now I want to get feedback from our most active person in the messages, our guest, Abby. We want to hear from you.
Hello.
Hello, hi.
Yeah, sorry for not, for being a spammer in the chat bot, but yeah, the thing is, I actually loved the whole session. I mean, thanks everyone for spending 2 hours of your time and, coming together and talking about the topic. And the president was really cool. And I mean, the Javed sir's analysis and Saima's review, I mean, like she was like a pro critic actually. I mean, anybody could get motivated by whatever she said. Miss Bia's analysis, everything was nice. And Elisa's personal experience, which actually felt like a storytelling session, like it was all cool. And yeah, it's a great session, and I would like to join the team, and I hopefully start coming on the video and stop spamming on the messages in future. Yeah.
Sure. We love to see your face, not your messages.
Yeah, I am really in a messed up situation, so yeah, it will be really inappropriate to come on.
Just share your detail, mobile numbers. Our VP membership will approach you and will send you further details. So our guests, Selvi, Jan, Hussein, Albina, Rajesh, and Abby, Toastmaster Bia will approach to you. I share her contact detail here also. So if you have further feedback, you can send us an emails and our Facebook, and Toastmaster Bia contact detail is here. And next meeting will be on 6th August. We love to have you in next meetings. With that, as president of Universal Toastmaster Club, I adjourn the meetings. If you want to chat and further details, we are here to explain you.